The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
The old method of treatment for a person in this condition was to throw him in jail.
98.
A lot on my mind. I've got electrical cords running all over my backyard because I had a little bit of an electrical storm yesterday.
Ooh.
Not sure exactly what happened. Some wire decided to do double duty. Just fried everything over in the pool equipment room. It shot right back into the sprinklers. Don't know how. So nothing's working. I just got texting back and forth with the crew that put it in. So it's a spell. But now everything's on extension cords. It looks great. Backyard looks great.
You got the Jenny going? You need a generator? I got one for you.
And you told me this, and you were right. To redo your winter lawn this year was fairly expensive.
It was.
Like the seed and the cost was ridiculous. My guy Al just put it down there. I didn't even tell him don't this year, but he did it. So I'm like, all right. And then like 2 days later, the sprinklers go out. And if you know anything about that, you have to have water on that all the time. And I didn't know. So for like 3 days, it wasn't so I've got just hundreds of dollars thrown into the backyard and no water going on it. So I got to get that on. It's been a disaster. Frankly, I don't care. Going to the Suns game, going to have a nice dinner, Suns game. Maybe a blowjob with Mark.
John
some
Shiva
Shiva dreams. Blowjobs with my friend Mark. And got that negative edge pool over at the H&H Ranch. Maybe just soak in that for a little. Anyway, it's time for the hot releases. And the hot releases, of course, are brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family BBQ, Eric's Family Barbecue. Not just in Avondale anymore, but when the Rams come to town to visit your Arizona Cardinals, you're going to see an Eric's Family Barbecue right there at State Farm Stadium. Growth, I tells you, growth. Congrats to them. And even talking to Anthony, the owner of Eric's Family Barbecue, and he said, I said, boy, you got to be careful, though, because that's a churn and burn. You got to make sure your quality's up. He goes, quality stays up. I'll be there. He's a stickler for making sure that every time you go there, you get the same taste and the same kind of thing. And that's the key to every restaurant. Sure you get the right stuff. FamilyBBQ.com. Simply the best barbecue in Arizona. Meat, mesquite, repeat. The hot releases are here right now, and that's everything. We'll start with you this week. Bert, what do you got for music?
Bullet for My Valentine. They're releasing a new album. This is Rainbow Veins.
That's what I've got now. Rainbow veins.
I didn't know they converted over with it.
Got a real thick rainbow vein I could show you if you're interested. Sometimes I love this band.
Yeah, and then sometimes
I'm
what
like,
are you doing?
Too twinky even for me.
Let's skip it.
But when they're good, they're really good. I think they're one of the best produced rock bands in all of music, though. They are clean. Go. My skirt's not being lifted by this one.
ICP.
Yes.
They're back.
The posse.
Juggalos
Can we
unite.
even remotely come
I don't
close
know.
to
We'll
playing
see. Yum Yum Bedlam is the is the album, and this is Here Comes the Carnival.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your lucky town is the next stop for the world famous Dark Carnival. Come ride the Delta.
That's right. Cut to the music.
ICP and music, you're using that very loosely.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so now they're doing nursery rhymes?
Apparently.
Interesting. Where's the great Malenko?
There you go, Juggalos.
I'd line up.
There you go, Juggalos.
Yeah, we're done. I'm done with that one.
That's what Juggalos are so used to that. Like, they go to birth, like, there you go, Juggalos. Now, off you go. I wore a pair of boots for that show Saturday that were from a Juggalos garage sale. I guarantee it. Oh, they were the worst things ever. The sole fell off the right one. Big, long, up to the knee strap boots. And the sole fell off, and the sole was probably 2.5 inches thick. Underneath it, wood.
Oh, man.
I was walking
Made
on
by a cobbler.
It was cobbled. There were nails in the thing, and it was wood, and I couldn't figure out how come my legs hurt so much Sunday. It's because I was walking around on planks of wood. It's brutal. I don't think with the hip replacement I was prepared for that kind of footwear and that kind of moving around. They're the worst. But if you wanted them, 10 cents at a Juggalo garage sale. Evidently, one of the Juggalos found out Brady was getting married and took his own life, and then they had to sell all of his stuff in the garage.
Here's one from your peeps. This is ABBA.
All right.
They're back. This is I Still Have Faith in You.
It's their first new release in
a while, yeah.
Years. The Swedes they're back. That's old, right? That's not heard today.
I still have faith in you. I see it now.
It's got to be old shots.
These are old
Those
shots,
are, yeah.
Through all these years that faith.
That's where they're happy swapping.
Look at those Swedes.
Somehow.
Powerful Swedish faces. Strong jaws. She was the hot one? Yeesh. All right, scooch this thing forward a little, too.
It's ABBA. I don't know how much.
Oh, my God. That's
Boy,
dreadful.
your guys' food and your music.
Oh, the whole culture's a disaster.
That's a picnic right there.
Look, we got Volvo. That's pretty much it.
Hansen.
Yes.
This is Against the World.
Had it not been for MMMBop,
yeah, they might have been.
these dudes are talented beyond anything. Like, their musical ability is phenomenal. That kid can sing.
For the first time. So we race through the dark to the light.
These chicks grew up uglier than I thought, though, I'll tell you that.
We've been through hard times, but there are times now. It's just you and me, and us against the world.
Come on, Hansen. Win me over.
We belong with the restless.
Just in time for the Winter Olympics.
With rebels and with dreamers.
Yeah, maybe that's what this is.
Like a bad country song almost.
I'm kind of bored by that. Yeah. I feel like I'm watching the credits of an old Ryan Reynolds movie before he was famous or something. Some rom-com. Not good.
I pulled this one just because of the name. The Three Tremors, not the Three Tenors.
Ooh, I like this.
This is Guardians of the Void.
All right. This is what I wanted from Hansen.
Yeah. This is actually Bonebreaker from the album Guardians of the Void.
Okay.
Don't ruin it with the vocals.
Yep. So far, so good. And some dude starts screaming at me. Ruined it. What a great riff. The wreck.
Damn it.
Guys. Yeah, we've been practicing since we're 7 on our instruments, and we let him sing. Ruined it. What a great back. I want more.
That gut's a little bit better.
Oh, it's awful. Oh, my God. I'm so
They let that
depressed.
tiny Tremor sing.
Yeah, they brought in what's the name of the band? Something? The
Three Tremors?
Three Tremors.
You expect something to be guttural and crushing.
Now, Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit dropped an album.
Aftershock.
Limp Bizkit dropped an album with no warning. They just dropped it on Halloween. Yeah, like we had no idea it was out last weekend. It's called Limp Bizkit Still Sucks.
All right.
And this is Out of Style.
Original group.
Yeah.
Wes.
Yep.
Fred. The whole gang. All right.
Never change my style, cause my style is kinda fresh. You bitches asking for a sound check. Check 1, 2, bitch. You barely touch the ground. Choked up on your bounce gang. Coming down the mountain. Copycat, you lucky that I let you hang around me. Check 3, 4, bitch. Get out there on the bounty. In the war zone. Got these campers all around.
Here comes the biscuit.
We should be on the same team. On the motherfucking same
Frederick. Frederick Mouth. Language Fred. I like that one, though.
Yeah,
it's
that's
catchy.
not bad. You know what? Biscuit's kind of a guilty pleasure for me. I like them. They're just fun. And then just honorable mentions, Cannibal Corpse's Tube of the Resonated getting re-released, as well as Ozzy re-releasing Diary of a Madman again for like the third or fourth time of
Has it gone out of print 4 times, or is he just...
He just keeps going.
Yeah.
Well, they do the anniversary editions, and then Sharon pulled the
in this
band off.
in this one, we added a few new noises. Whenever George Lucas came in and redid it, there's a lot more explosions and such.
More high takes.
Yeah. What's on it again? It was Mr. Crowley on it.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah, but
no, that's on Blizzard. That's
Damn it, we redid the wrong album.
Over the Mountain.
Oh, that's what we did then, Brett. We took an old album and we put it on Diary of a Madman and re-released it. So it's all new of an old album and the new. It's great. You're gonna love it. Trust me.
Sharon! All right, as far as games go, we've got Apex Legends, which is one that your kids are playing. It's one of those King of the Hill type games.
Bobby?
There's a new update for that. It's called Escape.
This has nothing to do with King of the Hill. Aren't you the kids whacking off in my tool shed? Bobby?
So basically, you airdrop onto an island. You got to battle all the other players that are on that island for the one overall winner.
Okay. Nah. Boring.
All right. First Class State of Play is a new game that's out.
Hi everyone.
6
I'm
players
Emily,
enter the game
also
together,
known
but
as
2 of them
Norse.
are naughty
Today we're
personoids
excited to share
secretly
First
trying to
Class
stop
Trouble
the others.
Oh, okay.
First Class Trouble is an online social dissident or a personoid.
So this is me. I played as a resident.
It's fake people that are trying to stop you from doing what you do.
Right.
And you have to identify which ones are bad and which ones are good. So it's just society.
Yes.
Stopping the residents at all cost.
Great outfit that you have on there.
So that's it.
That looks weird and the voices are strange.
Knockout City, you might like this one. This is a dodgeball game.
Yes! And you travel around like downtowns and blow people up with dodgeballs. This is a game. And meanwhile, people are trying to get you.
Right.
Oh, this one ain't bad.
Let's find out what sound your face makes.
Except for that.
Yeah.
So it's just like international dodgeball played in the streets of your city.
Yep.
So it's Grand Theft Auto without guns.
Yes.
It's
With
dodgeball.
dodgeballs.
Grand Theft Dodgeball. All right,
Right,
that one looked fun.
Just Dance 2022. Yes, it is still out there, and you can still dance.
Just dance to it.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you still need the pad, or do you need...
I don't know. To be honest with you, Rich, I don't know how the first one worked.
No, I didn't either.
I never
I
played
know
it.
that there was a pad because the boys had one for a little while.
Well, there you go.
All right, you get the
dancing.
gist of Just Dance. You might like this one, John. Prison Simulator.
Yes!
I
Rape!
think it says it all.
What X button is the rape?
Yes.
Rape button. Oh, remonstrate.
Oh, you can peep on people. Look at that. That's in prison.
With this,
Warden's wife
might be the greatest game ever. So I'm a warden, and I get to...
plant drugs. Or look for...
Oh, my God.
I get to go through everybody's cell,
Oh, you can tase people?
make deals with the inmates, sell them smokes.
money.
Oh, I get... There's a
electric chair.
There's an electric chair, and I get to flip the switch.
Yes.
I don't need Sheba to come through. I found my retirement, and I'm...
God.
Prison Simulator.
What format's it on?
From Baked Games. Prison Simulator is on
man.
PC right now, but it should be on the other platforms later this month.
Oh, man.
Ooh, rape button.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Just hammer that X button.
And then the F1. Rape. Nope, that's not it. That was a cigarette buy.
All right, Netflix has Mr. a couple. Jangles.
There's got to be more. No, it's not Green Mile. It's
No.
not touching. And throw a moon pie at you.
There probably is more. That's the trailer, though, so you can watch more of that online. Prison Simulator. All right, Netflix has a weird one out today. It is called Camp Koschel, America's Secret Nazis. It's a Netflix documentary.
Oh, boy. We got one on our
that
Facebook.
That is animated.
You seen that guy on our Facebook that won't shut up about being a Nazi?
Yeah.
We had to block him.
I think he might be texting me today.
He knows you?
No, he's texting our system.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
he goes on these. We had to kill him off because he won't stop.
Yeah.
Like, it's just all about being a Nazi. It's like, okay, fine, be that. But
yeah, he invited me to a meeting today.
Oh, jeez. Nice.
So,
all right.
So
taken to 1140.
They animated this documentary.
It's not a very military camp. Here you have no back, no
so it's like Pixar's Auschwitz?
I'm not quite sure. They got like these audio tapes.
Nazis were going to be there. As a Jewish refugee from Europe, that's just about as bizarre an assignment as you could get.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
All right,
America's Secret Nazis. That's on
somebody
Netflix.
had to animate this.
Yeah, and that's out today. Another
so
one.
It's for the kids then?
Sure.
Okay.
Got to teach them about Auschwitz somehow.
Sure you do.
The big movie on Netflix this week is The Harder They Fall. It's got Regina King, Idris Elba, Jonathan Majors, Delroy Lindo. This ain't your granddaddy's Western is their tagline.
All right. The Black Western.
Yep.
They're going to kill all the white people in this. Idris Elba's a badass. I like him.
Rufus Buck. Man, old devil. This gonna be Buck's last day amongst the living.
What exactly he do to you?
This looks great.
Professional robbery.
I know who you are. Nat Love, Outlaw, Hunts Down.
Nat Love and Rufus Buck. I'm in on this. That looks great.
It's good.
Is it a series or a TV show?
It's a movie.
Okay, all right. Brady, have you seen it yet?
Not yet.
I'm surprised.
Right.
11:05.
Yeah,
you can start streaming that tomorrow.
Well, Bert's out there with a Caniac.
Yep.
Brady will be third through it.
With my 20-pack.
Another documentary is called The Lords of Scam. It traces the rise and crash of scammers who conned the European Union carbon quota system and pocketed millions before turning on one another, which is always...
You asked me how much I made? If I told you even I don't know, would you believe me?
Jippos.
The scam involved the carbon tax, which allows companies to buy and sell rights to pollute. Scammers actually used a loophole in the system.
How did individuals who came out of nowhere achieve the heist of the century?
They're idiots. Are considered by police to be the kings of fraud.
I was able to confuse the banks. I was able to confuse everyone.
It's not just you can't believe him. You can't believe anything Marco Muli says.
Hey, don't put that in, okay? Don't put that in. Arnu doesn't give a shit about me.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Frederick.
All right, so...
Language.
Lords of Scam is that one. Narcos, a lot of fans of Narcos. Season 3 is out on Friday, and that's on Netflix. Watch the first season of this. It's pretty good.
I hear this is great. I'm just so behind it. I won't catch it.
Yeah.
Subtitles, Brett.
Out.
Too much reading.
And too much rape. Right. Yeah, I'm out.
Too much reading.
Oh, I thought you said too much rape. For
that's what he said. That's what I was like.
There's one thing I've learned from my television viewing habits is that phrase just doesn't exist. Too much rape.
Here's
Come on.
one for you, John. HBO Max has seasons of Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
And I'm making her dinner Saturday night. Oh, you should have seen my brother in action. Mark is the man. He spotted her.
Bing!
I'm done watching that.
Not a big fan.
Oh, I liked it. It was like the 90s. So,
Right.
I mean,
you were a fan of it at the time. Well, here's another remake on HBO Max. Head of the Class.
Oh, they redid
this one's
it?
a redo, yeah.
Was Howard Hessman in it? He's dead.
Too much? You probably didn't need the word little, but yeah. I
think so. Johnny Fever die?
Our job, it's not like other gigs. Teaching's a calling.
All right, I'm done with this. I don't want to hear teachers complain about their salary in a sitcom.
All right, the last one I got.
You picked a job that doesn't pay. It's not my fault.
No, he's not, but he's 81.
Johnny Fever's 81 years old.
He should be in it.
Last one I got is on Hulu. It's a Harvey Keitel movie from 1976, Buffalo Bill and the Indians.
Okay. An old Keitel Western?
Yep. With Paul
Newman.
As Buffalo Bill, apparently.
Someday my hair is going to be as long as Custer's.
Nate Salisbury doesn't long win, but he does want to say he's proud that you're proud.
What do you mean by that?
What are we looking at?
This is an extremely impressive assemblage.
It's a great group of people in it. This is not a trailer for Will!
Control yourself.
I think that was Gary Berghoff.
From MASH?
Yeah, I think so.
There's Chief.
Chief Sitting Bull.
That was
has chosen to
Keitel.
speak to me.
And that's Chief from the Cuckoo's Nest.
It is. So I don't know why this one popped up, but it's on Hulu.
Great father. Sitting
Available
Bull has
stream
waited
on
to
Thursday.
ask you a very simple thing for his people.
I remind you that in government,
McCormick?
nothing is simple.
It's just like the Cannonball Run of the Westerns.
Yes.
Like everybody's
Burt
in it.
Lancaster's in it.
Jesus.
Never heard of it, but...
Me neither. Buffalo Bill and the Indians, huh?
Yep.
Or
The day of cancel culture, Buffalo Bill and the Indians, which is a real thing.
Well, you can't cancel it. They're all dead. They waited for everyone in the movie to die.
Is that
before
what
they...
it is?
Wow.
I know after that, like the story behind that is he toured that show. That's what it's about. That with the Indians, and that was a whole.
The Buffalo Bill did that.
Yeah.
That he took him out after Custer did the thing.
Yeah.
He did like a Barnum and Bailey deal.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
And for Brady and the Bitch Barn, Dino Ranch on Disney Plus season 1 is now streaming.
Dino Ranch dressing.
The Story of Late Night is the HBO Max movie that's out, and where's the other one? There was one other. Oh, Breakin' 2: Electric Boogaloo is on Paramount.
Finally. My dreams did. Finally. I prefer Breakin' 2: Electric Boogaloo to Search for Curly's Gold.
Who doesn't?
It's the better one. There you go. That's it. Those are your hot releases. It's 9:29. And it's brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue out in Avondale. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com. Thank you.
Hey, it's not weird. It's pretty cool, actually. No membership fee.
I have heard enough of this.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.